Gotta find my way to you, even though you're next to me. No matter what I do, your heart is drifting out of reach. Head underwater, I'm swimming harder, trying to keep this alive. Gotta find my way to you.
What's good, everybody? So today we got another video for you guys. It's going to be me putting on some new wheels for my car. Also, we're going to do the oil change too, because my car definitely needs an oil change. I haven't done one in 2 months, and it's supposed to be every 5,000 miles. So finally going to do that today. As you guys know, in my other video I made, I had got some OEM wheels, 19-inch. Normally when I go ahead and I get parts or anything like that of that nature, I look at them closely before I go ahead and buy anything, just to make sure they're good. This dude, he was selling them. I ended up trading with him. I went down there and he asked me to bring a jack because he didn't have a jack to jack up his car, and he had them on the car. So he said he needed a jack just to take them off, yada yada yada. I'm like, okay, no problem, I can bring my jack. I get there and the guy is like in a little condo duplex or something like that. And there was a lot of cars in the parking area, so he couldn't work there. And so he told me that once I got there, and I was like, oh, no problem. He was like, but I'll pay to have the tires removed, or the wheels removed, and then you could take them like that. So we go down to the tire shop. Well, excuse me, I'm sorry, back up a little bit. So after he said that we could go to the tire shop, it was because where his car was parked on the street, it was slanted. So obviously he didn't want to work like that, and I didn't want him to work like that too, just in case something bad happens. So fast forward, we go to the tire shop. They take the tires off. Again, I grabbed them as they are taking them off, and I rolled them to my work van. At that point in time, I could have looked at the back of them to see, but I didn't think about it. It was hot. I was like, all right, I'm gonna trust this guy. I didn't think. So I loaded them up, came back home, took them out the car, took them out the van. I still didn't even look at them. Put them on, went to go test drive it, and it was all right. It was cool, you know. Then once I got on the freeway, I could feel it just wobbling. And I'm just like, man. So I'm like, it's too hot. I don't feel like doing this. I'm gonna just go to my tire shop and have them check out the tires, put new tires on there, all of that, because it needed new tires. So I get to the tire shop. I'm like, hey, can y'all go ahead and make sure these wheels aren't bent too? I haven't got a chance to look at them yet. So as they're balancing them, my boy calls me over and he was like, yeah, this one is really bent, and then so are these two. So all 3 wheels were bent out of 4, and I drove around probably about 2 to 3 weeks like that. This car doesn't get driven like that because it's not the daily anymore, but when I did drive it, it was wobbling and it was getting very irritating. And it was my fault. I couldn't blame anybody but myself, because this time I didn't look. So anyway, the wheels were bad. My rim shop, where I got my 3-piece wheels fixed, they wanted to charge me $125 per wheel plus $25 to remove the tires on each one. And I was like, that's not bad. So right now they're just in the backyard. I came across this guy last night who had a really good deal on the wheels and tire setup. I think these wheels were like $3K with the tires, or somewhere around that ballpark. And I got them for a steal, probably 3 times less than that, or maybe 2 times less than that. So I'll say I got them under 2K. So it was a really, really good deal. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and throw those on today, and we're gonna see how it looks. I'm a little nervous because these are 20 by 10.5 squared setup, 255/30/20s. Yeah, 255/30/20s. The fronts, I know, is gonna be a little weird. Maybe. I know my 3-piece wheels were 20-inch. They were 20 by 9 in the front with a, or 20 by 9.5 with a 26 offset up front. I think the offset on here is 40, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, enough rambling. We're gonna go ahead, get the wheels put on for you guys so you guys can see what they look like. So let's go.
you. I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you.
So you guys couldn't see when I had my phone out recording the oil change. I'm assuming that the phone got too hot out in the sun. It's like 8:48 right now and it's 108 degrees. So my phone got too hot and it cut off. So you guys probably didn't get to see much of the oil change, but these are the wheels right here that I got yesterday. I think they're either 3-piece or 2-piece. And he has some brand new tires on there. The Venus V12s, 255 30/20s, and they are staggered, but they're really clean. He really hooked me up too. So we're gonna go ahead and take those off, throw them in the backyard for now. And it's this one, it's that side over there, and then it's the passenger side. But if I sound out of breath and everything, you guys excuse me. It's really hot out here. I'm just trying to get this done. So let's get to it. All right, so the front wheels are on. This is how it looks right now. It's actually looking like perfect fitment. If it'll focus. Look at that. Perfect fitment. And then I also had the spare lug nuts. So with aftermarket wheels, you want to get aftermarket lug nuts. OEM is not best to use, but yeah. So the rears are on now. Nice little fitment. Let's go ahead and drop this boy. Oh yeah, it looks good. So now what we got to do is just go ahead and tighten it up, and I'll pull it out so you guys can see. I may end up getting front camber arms up front just so I can match the back a little bit. So this is how the car looks with the new wheels. All right guys, so that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy all the content that's coming. I greatly appreciate you guys, and we're good. Anyway, peace out guys. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.